Hello, welcome to Learn Poetry with Filippo Law. Our topic today is rhythm in poetry. What is rhythm? In some poetry, the stressed or accented syllables follow a regular pattern. Rhythm is created by the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables, or accented and unaccented syllables. The rhythm of a poem is determined by the regulation of the breath as it utters the sentences or the lines in a poem. Rhythm is easy to identify in a poetic form with a fairly definite structure, such as the traditional English poetry. Let's look at this verse. Hickory dickory dock, the mice ran up the clock struck one, the mice ran down, hickory dickory dock. The highlighted syllables in red are stressed, the rest that are in black are unstressed. Now if you stress the highlighted syllables and unstress the rest, you get rhythm. So note that the underlined words or syllables are stressed, while those that are not underlined are unstressed. This pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables is what creates rhythm. It is important to note that rhythm may not only occur in poems. Rhythm also occurs in everyday speech, and English language is rhythmic. So the way we apply rhythm in speech is the way the writer might intend to enforce a certain type of rhythm in his or her poem. Now, the rhythm of a poem is likely dependent on two factors: the structure of that poem and the intention, philosophy, or the message the poet wants to advance. In the traditional English poetry, the rhythm is based on foot and meter. These are the foundation of metric verse composition. And remember, this only applies to the traditional English poetry. A similar kind of metric verse composition is also evident in the East African Swahili poetry. Meter in the traditional English poetry is the basic component of verse rhythm. A meter is broken down to or consists of several feet. A foot is a pattern of unstressed and stressed syllables. Each rhythmic unit of a meter is known as a foot. That means each unit of a meter consists of a pattern of unstressed and stressed syllable, or stressed and unstressed syllables. Each foot has one accented and one or two unaccented syllables. In other words, each foot has one stressed syllable and one or two unstressed ones. There are 6 basic metric rhythmic patterns in traditional English poetry. These are iamb, anapest, trochee, dactyl, spondee, and pyrrhic. Among these 6, 5 are the most common. The last one, which is pyrrhic, is rarely used. It's hard to get. That leaves us with 5, and therefore we can say there are 5 basic metric rhythmic patterns in traditional English poetry. Iambic rhythmic pattern has one accented syllable followed by an accented one. This is illustrated in the word repeat. Re is unstressed, pit is stressed. So one unstressed and 1 stressed syllables. Anapestic pattern has 2 unaccented syllables followed by 1 accented one. The word interrupt illustrates this. So inter are 2 syllables that are unstressed followed by rupt, that is stressed. Trochaic pattern has 1 accented syllable followed by 1 unaccented one. So trochaic is the opposite of iambic. In the word older, old is accented, is unaccented. Dactylic pattern has 1 accented syllable followed by 2 unaccented syllable, and this is illustrated in the word openly. So o is accented, it is stressed. Penly are 2 unstressed syllables. So the color there may be misleading, but O is stressed, pen is unstressed, li is unstressed. So dactylic is the opposite of anapestic. Then lastly we have spondaic pattern, where we have 2 unaccented syllables, and this is illustrated in the word heartbreak. Both syllables are stressed. Now with that we come to the end of rhythmic pattern. Rhythmic patterns. In a bit we explain what rhythm is. Thank you for being with me. Now, if you have any question, you may contact me on the address given, and thank you very much.